Imagine India, in the year 1868, a land rich with culture and resources but still under British colonial rule. The country was brimming with untapped potential, yet many Indians felt limited by the circumstances of the time. In the lively bustling city of Bombay, a young and determined Parsi merchant, named Jamsetji Nusirwanji Tata, dared to dream differently. While many saw only small opportunities in trading goods, Jamsetji saw something much bigger. He envisioned a future where India would rise through steel factories, scientific advancement, and modern industry. Unlike most merchants, who were content with buying and selling, Jamsetji wanted to build from the ground up. He dreamed of creating industries that would transform India from within, empowering its people and lifting society as a whole. His vision was about more than just making profits, it was about serving the nation. This bold dream marked the beginning of what would become the Tata Group, a name that over time grew to symbolize trust, innovation, and the spirit of nation building in India. Jamsetji's ideas were revolutionary for his era. He imagined India's very first steel mill, a magnificent hotel that welcomed Indians at a time when they were often denied entry elsewhere, and institutions dedicated to science and learning that would fuel progress for generations. From his humble start with a single trading firm, the Tata legacy expanded into a vast empire that touched nearly every part of Indian life. Forging the future, the birth of Tata Steel. After successfully establishing a thriving trading business and revolutionizing Indian hospitality with the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, Jamsetji Tata set his sights on a far grander ambition: steel. At the turn of the 20th century, steel was the foundation of every modern nation's progress. It built railways, bridges, ships, and towering buildings. Yet India, despite its abundant natural resources and hard-working people, had to import steel from foreign countries. Jamsetji saw this not just as a business gap, but as a national mission, a chance to make India self-reliant and industrially strong. Months of exploration led Jamsetji's trusted team to a remote village rich in iron ore deposits in eastern India. This place, surrounded by forests and natural beauty, would later be named Jamshedpur, in honor of the visionary who dreamed of its rise. Sadly, Jamsetji didn't live to see his dream realized. But his sons carried the torch forward. In 1907, Tata Iron and Steel Company, TISCO, was born, India's first steel plant. But it was much more than a factory. Jamshedpur was planned as a model industrial city with schools, hospitals, parks, and homes for workers, an example of progress built with care for community and humanity. Over the decades, Tata Steel grew to become the heart of India's industrial development, supplying steel for critical infrastructure like railways, warships, and dams. In the 2000s, Tata Steel made history again by acquiring Chorus, a major British-European steel company. This landmark acquisition symbolized a full-circle moment, an Indian company owning a piece of the former colonial power's industrial heritage. From a bold idea forged in iron, Tata Steel became a symbol of India's industrial strength and national pride. Wheels of Pride, the rise of Tata Motors after India's independence. Tata's vision expanded, this time toward mobility. In 1945, Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company, TELCO, was born. From humble beginnings making locomotives and trucks, it grew to dominate Indian roads. In the 1990s, when foreign cars flooded India, many doubted Tata could build a passenger car. But Ratan Tata believed otherwise. In 1998, the Tata Indica hit the roads, India's first indigenously designed and affordable car. It wasn't just a vehicle, it was a symbol of national pride. Then came a historic moment, Tata's acquisition of Jaguar Land Rover in 2008. Critics scoffed, but Tata Motors turned these luxury brands into global successes. and in 2009, the Tata Nano was launched, the world's cheapest car, designed to put millions on wheels. Though commercially tough, it was a bold innovation that captured imaginations. Today, Tata Motors leads India's electric vehicle revolution with the Nexon EV, clean, green, and proudly Indian. From code to cloud, Tata's digital revolution. While the Tata Group was busy building India's industrial backbone with steel plants and automobiles, it was quietly planting the seeds for a revolution of a different kind, the digital revolution. In 1968, a small but ambitious software division was launched within Tata, Tata Consultancy Services, or TCS. At a time when computers were still rare and mysterious machines, TCS set out on a bold journey to bring Indian talent into the rapidly growing world of information technology. What began as a modest software unit grew steadily, expanding its reach and capabilities. Soon, TCS was powering the technology behind banks, airlines, and governments around the globe. But TCS's success was about more than just technology. It was built on a foundation of values, integrity, trust, and a relentless drive for innovation. Today, TCS stands tall as India's largest IT services company, operating in over 45 countries, and helping shape the future of digital transformation worldwide. Hospitality with heart, the Taj in Tata's giving spirit. Jamsetji Tata's legacy wasn't just about business growth, it was about compassion and dignity. At a time when Indians were often barred from entering the grand colonial hotels, Jamsetji chose a different path. He built the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel in Mumbai, not just a luxurious hotel, but a proud symbol of Indian hospitality and pride. The Tata spirit of giving runs deep. Beyond business, the group is one of India's largest philanthropic contributors. Over 60% of Tata Sons' profits are channeled back into society through charitable trusts that fund hospitals, schools, and research centers. This commitment reflects the core Tata belief that wealth is not just for accumulation but for uplifting communities and nation building. Charting tomorrow, Tata's responsible future today. Tata leads India into a new era: clean energy, electric vehicles, digital innovation, and global partnerships. The group's focus on ethics, responsibility, and nation building remains stronger than ever. When you sip Tata tea, ride in a Tata car, or stay at a Taj hotel, you're part of a story started over 150 years ago, a story of vision, courage, and service that continues to shape the future of India and beyond. Key statistics: Tata Group, founded 1868 by Jamsetji Nusirwanji Tata. Number of companies, over 100 enterprises. Global presence, operations in more than 100 countries. Tata Steel, established in 1907 as India's first steel plant, acquired Chorus, UK, in the 2000s. Tata Motors, launched India's first indigenous passenger car, Tata Indica, in 1998, acquired Jaguar Land Rover in 2008. Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, founded in 1968, largest Indian IT services company, presence in 45+ countries. Philanthropy, over 60% of Tata Sons' profits are returned to society through charitable trusts. Electric vehicle leadership, Tata Motors' Nexon EV is a leading electric vehicle in India. SWOT analysis of Tata Group's strengths, legacy and brand reputation, over 150 years of trusted, ethical business leadership in India and globally, diversified portfolio, presence across industries including steel, automobiles, IT, hospitality, and consumer goods, strong ethical foundation, commitment to philanthropy and nation building, global footprint, operations in over 100 countries, enhancing resilience and market reach, innovation leadership, early adoption of technology in IT, TCS, and pioneering efforts in electric vehicles, vertical integration, control over supply chains, manufacturing, and services weaknesses, complex organizational structure, managing over 100 companies can lead to operational complexities, dependence on Indian market, significant revenue and operations are India-centric, exposing Tata to domestic economic fluctuations, challenges in some ventures. Products like Tata Nano faced commercial struggles, highlighting risks in innovation opportunities, electric and clean energy, growing EV market and sustainable technologies offer new growth avenues, digital transformation, expansion in IT and digital services, including Tata Nano Super App, promises future scalability. Global expansion, acquisitions like Jaguar Land Rover and Chorus open doors to premium markets, emerging markets, expanding presence in developing countries with growing middle-class populations threats, intense competition, both domestic and international competitors in sectors like automobiles, steel, and IT, regulatory risks, stringent regulations and policy changes in India and abroad could impact operations, economic volatility, fluctuations in raw material prices, currency exchange rates, and global trade tensions, technological disruption, rapid tech changes require constant innovation and investment. Key learnings from Tata Group's journey. 1. Vision beyond profit. Tata's success stems from a mission to uplift society, not just generate wealth. This long-term view built enduring trust and loyalty. 2. Pioneering spirit. From steel to cars to IT, Tata dared to venture into new industries ahead of their time, setting benchmarks for India's industrialization. 3. Innovation with purpose. Tata combined frugal innovation, for example, Tata Nano, with global-scale technology, TCS, electric vehicles, to serve diverse markets. 4. Community focus. Creating industrial townships like Jamshedpur with schools and hospitals showed the power of inclusive development. 5. Ethics as a differentiator. The Tata brand stands for integrity, philanthropy, and nation building, proving that business can be a force for good. 6. Adaptability and globalization. Strategic acquisitions and diversification have allowed Tata to compete on a global stage, turning former colonial legacies into Indian success stories. 7. Balancing tradition and modernity. Tata continues to honor its heritage while embracing cutting-edge technology and digital transformation. Please like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.